Hi, thank you for coming back to Mrs. Black Gold, and I've got some Dollar Tree books to go through with you. I want to get these done quickly, so I'm not going to take too much time. I went into the dollar store yesterday morning. Yesterday was Monday, right? Yep, Monday morning because you can pick up your local Sunday paper with the coupons in the Dollar Tree. Here it's the Washington Post. I wanted to go pick up two Washington Posts because I do want to start really, grabbing coupons and couponing to a certain degree. Um, and the lady had them at her cash register, so I went to the cash register to grab two newspapers, and she was like, "Oh no, I got it. When you come through the line, you'll get your newspapers." I went and shopped, which I didn't realize I should have just went and got straight in line to get my newspapers. Because by the time I gathered up everything I wanted, when I got to the register, she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have no more newspapers." I was so upset. I had to go buy two newspapers from actually Rite Aid, and the Washington Post is $3.50 the Sunday paper. So, whoo. Anyway, but let me tell you what I was able to pick up from the Dollar Tree. I got some great tote bags. uh Star Wars tote bags. Star Wars like holds a little place in my heart because my brother Frank used to make me watch Star Wars with him all the time. And I mean, I thought it was a good movie too. So, R2D2 and what's his name? You'll tell me. You tell me in the comments below. But I picked up this Star Wars bag because they just, they come across very old school to me. And the tote bags, it's a nice plastic on the outside. It's that felt on the inside. So I think these tote bags are just as good for putting, like gifts in instead of using the paper gift bags. And I'm gonna save these for like if my sons go to other little boys' birthday parties. So I also picked up this one. I had to. I thought this was a great looking bag. That's Darth Vader, right? Okay. Picked up Yoda. I had to get Yoda. Yoda like holds a special place in my heart. I went to a private Catholic high school, Archbishop Carroll, and my Christian morality teacher, Mr. Robert Hoderney, loved Yoda. Loved all the provoking thoughts that Yoda would say and his little quotes. And he actually kept a little Yoda in his classroom in the window. It wasn't a little Yoda. It was a nice size figurine of Yoda. And so, like, I have an attachment to Yoda just because of him. Everybody loved Mr. Hoderney. I love Mr. Hoderney. And then I definitely had to get this tote bag as well because it's old school. Look at Billy D. Williams on there. And look at Carrie Fisher. I mean, how could I not grab this tote bag, right? And Darth Vader on that too. So I think I'm definitely keep that Billy D. Williams and Yoda one for myself. But I picked up this Mickey Mouse tote bag as well as this Minnie Mouse tote bag. And it says, bows are a girl's best friend. Because I have little nieces who I know birthdays will be coming up. And so, speaking about, my nieces, I'll say this. I bought this little lip smacker. This is called Layer It Lip Smacker. And this is Layer Your Flavors. This actual flavor is called Blueberry Banana Parfait. So I picked that up. If you can see, the top is like yellow. The bottom is like I guess you would say a pinkish color, but that must be the blueberry. So the blueberry banana, layer your flavors. Okay. I grabbed the Paw Patrol Valentine's card. It says they are 27 lenticular Valentines. And this will be for my 4-year-old to do his Valentine's for school. He'll probably be the only one who's doing that. I did pick up this Wet n Wild small eyeshadow brush. Small eyeshadow brush. I'm actually looking for a brush to use with that e.l.f. lip balm tint. I mean, you can just use your finger, but your finger just gets sticky. And I wanted a brush. I think this is the smallest one I've seen in Dollar Tree. So that's why I grabbed that. I grabbed some Soft Lips Cube. They do have those in there. Again, this is the mint flavor, I believe. Yep, fresh mint. And these will cost you $2.99 and $3.99 in Rite Aid, Target, Walmart. So it's always good to grab one of those. My boys are always losing a chapstick. I was happy to see the Caribbean Colada in the Perk Visor wrap. I've bought the Absolute Zero before, so I did grab one of these Caribbean Colada. I really wanted to see how this smelled because my Dollar Tree only had the Absolute Zero previously. And then I did also grab, and I assume this is a green apple scent, but they had these 3D air fresheners. Can you tell it's 3D? Maybe not. But they have these, includes a holder plus 3 replaceable scent sticks. So I thought that was pretty, oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was pretty good. See the 3 scent sticks, and there's a holder in there. And it's a 3D air freshener. So I just grabbed it. Green apple. I'm like attracted to green apple. I love green apple candy and so on. And then the last little thing I bought outside of a book was this yokai watch, plush stuffed animal. This is Shogunyan, and this was just one out of the previous 4 that I've purchased that we didn't have. So I thought I would pick this one up to put with the other 4 so that they can be given away as gifts. Put it in the gift closet. My boys don't need any stuffed animals. So let me jump into these books. I'm hoping I can get through these books in the next 5 minutes. I want to keep this video 10 minutes or less. So, the 5 essentials. It says praise for the 5. Okay, excuse me. The 5 essentials using your inborn resources to create a fulfilling life. And this is by Dr. Bob Deutsch. Deutsch. So, Dr. Bob Deutsch. And it says self-story. So, but when I read the back of it, it seemed like this was a good book for just, reading about positive things when it comes to your life and, doing those type of things. So I'll read that. Yeah. Okay. So, and if you have read this book or any of the books that I'm getting ready to go over with you, please let me know. I'd love to hear what you thought about these books. So please, in the comments, let me know. This book is by Erik Prince, and it's called Civilian Warriors, the Inside Story of Blackwater and the Unsung Heroes of the War on Terror. And Erik Prince is the founder and former CEO of Blackwater Incorporated. I don't plan on reading this. I actually plan on giving this to my friend. He likes military type books and things like that. All right, there's this book by Dovette Quince. And it's the 3121 diet. Cheat your way to a faster metabolism and leaner body. And I know he was one of those good-looking trainers on NBC's The Biggest Loser. So they have that in there. And this was a bestseller. As I believe all of these are marked. I don't know what that bestseller sticker on the back of these really mean. If they were, I'm assuming they are. I think every book that Dollar Tree has in there has one of these bestseller stickers on them. So, all right, let's jump into the cookbooks. The Wheat-Free Cook. And this is Gluten-Free Recipes for Everyone by Jacqueline Mallorca. And this is not really so much any pictures in this book, just a lot of recipes. But I plan on giving this to my good girlfriend who is gluten-free. I know there's another gluten-free book in here. Let me grab that one. Here it is. The Gluten-Free Table. And this is by Jilly Lagasse and Jessie Lagasse Swanson. The Lagasse girls share their favorite meals. So Emerald Lagasse's girls, who knew? I didn't know he had daughters that were also cooks. Of course, why not? Why wouldn't they be if their father's one? So I grabbed this bestseller. It's another gluten-free book that I'll be giving to my good girlfriend. And I picked up Bobby Dean's From Mama's Table to Mine, Miss Paula Dean's son. And he actually has some really nice pictures in here of himself as well. See, look at that picture of Bobby Dean. He's got pictures of him and his recipes and him and his friends. So this will be an interesting cookbook to look at. I have some of Paula Deen's other cookbooks. I mean, I know Paula Deen's cooking ain't the healthiest, but it sure is good. I love her Not Your Mama's Banana Pudding. Don't tell me y'all haven't had that, and it is so good. Them Pepperidge Farm Chessman cookies. Oh my goodness. Okay. I picked up this Cooking Light Crave, and this says stacked, stuffed, cheesy, crunchy, and chocolatey comfort foods. So this seemed like a very good book. Some good looking pictures in there. I mean, if anything, I gotta at least just cook one recipe out of each of these cookbooks, except the ones I'm not going to keep. But now this is the best of the best cookbook recipes. The best recipes from the 25 best cookbooks of the year. Food and Wine. So this is by Food and Wine, them picking the 25 best cookbooks and taking recipes out of those. Wasn't sure how, maybe any. Oh yeah, it's a lot of nice pictures. I saw that they have Giada in here. Let's see who that was. Oh, okay. Rick Bayless. Yeah, he is a cook. Rick Bayless. So, but I knew they had Giada in here. Some really good looking pictures. So, all right. Then there's Sandra Lee. And this is her money saving meals and round 2 recipes. So she must have had a round 1 recipes. But we know Sandra Lee, also another one of them celebrity chefs. Let's see. Oh, yeah, she's got some beautiful pictures in here as well. Now, here is Kitchen Survival. Cook this, not that. And this was like, they show the Cheesecake Factory's macaroni and cheese. How you shouldn't be cooking that, but you should be cooking, I guess, a healthier version. So this will be interesting to see. They say breakfast. They must break down the meals. American classic. So a bunch of nice pictures in there as well. Have to look through that better. Let's see. Do I have any more cookbooks? I think that's it for the cookbooks. So let me jump to this. Super Stitches Sewing. Yep, Super Stitches Sewing. A complete guide to machine sewing and hand stitching techniques by Nicole Vass Bender. And I have a sewing machine. I own it. I've never used it. But I'm not even going to lie and say I want to be able to make a dress one day. I just want to be able to sew up the hem on my pants. If the seam comes done on the side of one of my boys' pants, I can sew that up. I mean, I just want to be able to do simple things with the sewing machine. I at least want to start out that way. But this has a bunch of great pictures in it as well. And I mean, they show you, when I was looking through it, they show you a whole bunch of different stitch patterns. So, I mean, if I was actually to go through this book by the end of it, I should be, Okay. And then last but not least, there were 3 kids books I did find. Dead Time Stories. And that says Little Magic Shop of Horrors by Annette and Gina Cascone. So by 2 ladies, and they wrote this book for kids. My kids seem to love anything dealing with like horror. So they surprised me with that. They wanted to watch like Freddy and Jason's. I don't know how that was not on my dime. I don't know when they saw it. But anyway, they even Chucky. They had my little boy scared of Chucky. My youngest son scared of Chucky. But last but not least, Skylanders Universe. I picked these 2 up so that the kids can read them. And then it looks like it was a series. Because I see this one numbered number 2, The Mask of Power. And this one numbered number 5, The Mask of Power on the back. So The Mask of Power, Grill Gun, and the Curse of the Fishmaster. And this is The Mask of Power, Cinder Confronts the Weather Wizard. So if you have boys who are into Skylanders Universe, they've got these books in the Dollar Tree. So I hope this was informational for you all so that you know that there are great books in the Dollar Tree. I didn't hardly touch on any of the dramas that are in the Dollar Tree, the murders, the mysteries, the biographies. There's so many books in the Dollar Tree. And if you can hold out so that it's not a book that you need to get right away because it just came out, you know you're going to end up finding it in the Dollar Tree, or quite possibly. But just don't forget about them. And don't forget the Dollar Tree takes coupons either. I noticed today in the Dollar Tree that they have the Renews It and Glade. Not the spray air fresheners. Of course they have those, but the gel solid ones that you take the top off of. And there's a coupon in the Sunday paper for those. I think if you purchase 3, it's $1 off. So literally you could buy 3 for just the price of $2. So don't forget about those type of savings with the Dollar Tree. I want to thank you again for tuning in. I truly appreciate you all watching. And please hit like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified of my upcoming videos. I do have a Bath & Body Works, not haul to show you, but some of the things I picked up at the semi-annual sale. And I still haven't gotten you my Rite Aid after Christmas clearance stuff I purchased. And I did make one more trip to the Walmart just to kind of see what they had left. Things were 90% off. And then I noticed when I went into Walgreens that Walgreens had some clearance stuff as well. So make sure that you tune back in. You all have a great day or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. But just be blessed. Take care.